So, with all of that being said, Maria, it is time for our top plays. I'm going to let you start things off. Top plays of the week. Of course, we're working on some limited plays because of football season coming to a close, but plenty still to look ahead to.
We did include a lot of football in this week's top plays, but we'll start with women's basketball because you always have to have a couple ball plays in there. I know,
Love
Kyle,
it.
you're a big basketball fan. This one, UAB, they're in a close game with Auburn. It was really exciting to watch. Rain Tucker says, not today. Big
Nice.
block from her. I love it.
Gotta love it. I love some good defense. You talked about me being a hoops fan. I love women's hoops, especially whenever there's good defense, good post play. It is tough to beat. Of course, preseason conference player of the year, Tamisha Lampkin for North Texas, one of the best post players in the country. Blocks are one of my favorite parts of hoops as a whole. So, yes, nicely done down low. We go back to the gridiron, though. American Championship game. We talked about it. Army's defense. The physicality has stood out for them. But how about some finesse against a Tulane team that was one of the best in the country in terms of taking the football away? Army says, anything you can do, I can do better. As Anton Thomas cuts underneath the route, picks off Darian Mensah. Mensah can't believe it. This was a crucial drive for Tulane. It was 14-0 at this point, early in the game still. If Tulane works down the field and scores a touchdown here, that lead is cut in half. Then all of a sudden, Tulane has some momentum. Maybe they get a stop. Instead, this pick led to more points for Army, and the snowball continued en route to a conference championship.
Exactly what we just talked about, right? Army forcing Tulane to make mistakes. And man, that defense just in so many little ways, just figuring out ways to be good. But we'll head back over to the basketball court for
Nice.
play number 3. This is Rice men's basketball taking on Texas State. It's going to get kicked out to Alem Huseinovich. He's right by the logo. That is Caitlin Clark range, Kyle. You made that look so easy. How?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Rice has always had some great shooting. Always had some phenomenal outside presence, but not necessarily the case. This year they're trying to find their role from outside, but that is exactly how you find how did you say that? Hunisovic? Huseinovich?
And the only reason that I can say it fluently is because he was at media day, so I had to learn it in my second week of the American. He was a great interview. We'll probably have more of those interviews coming out soon.
Well,
so
who says no to him shooting more threes?
Not me.
Exactly. There
I
you
think
go.
Who says yes? Yes.
He earned that right. All right. Speaking of earning that right, Tulane, despite losing to Army in that title game, earned the right to be there. And Mario Williams was a huge part of that throughout the year. He was their big play threat on the outside. This time, Darian Mensah finds him underneath, and it's all about the yak. Yards after catch. No one going to catch Williams as he stutter steps his way past a tackle inside the 5. Celebrates with the band. A touchdown from 42 yards out. Mario Williams, one of the bright spots in the loss against Army in that title game. Tulane will have a chance to rebound against Florida in the Gasparilla Bowl and in their season, which has been phenomenal in year 1 under John Summerall in a positive manner. Mario Williams has been a positive manner in his own right.
He has been the entire season for the Green Wave. And that was a spark in that championship game. It looked like maybe they can find their way back into it, but Army just continuously putting the pressure on. And they even did it with their kicker too, Kyle. And that's going to take us to play number 1. I know I already previewed this a little bit. I mean, we've talked all year about Rayshawn Pleasant's ability to return the football and just run the football. And it looks like he's going to do it again here against Army. But the kicker, Trey Granati, making a hit and forcing the fumble for the Black Knights, just firing on all cylinders was Army, and this is another example of it.
I love this play so much. I really do, and it is very deserving of the top spot. The fact that we talked about the crucial side of the drives for Tulane. Every time they had the football, it was a really a must-score mentality, and the fact that Army said, forget that must-score. We're going to have a couple of turnovers, take it away from you, and turn it into points ourselves. That's exactly what Army's done all year. They've done it on defense. Now they get to do it on special teams. Shout out to you, Trey. You get it done on the special teams side. He's maybe earned some snaps on as like a safety or a linebacker or something.
I know. He's really setting the stage for another campaign next year. He's going to add more positions to his
He's
repertoire
going to be
after that
Travis
play.
Hunter, except from a kicker defensive side of things. That's what he's going to be.
Interesting. I've never heard that combo before, but maybe I'll have to do some research for
I don't
our
think
next
it's
All-Star
happened in
game.
a long time.